This video is dedicated to my sister Josephine. Thanks for looking after my dad. Would you like to hear a ghost story of the century? Anyway, it all started when I was quite poorly. 59 I think. And then kept seeing I knew where my spirit team were. And then this strange one came along. It's cool the first year, and then the second year we met mum and dad. Yeah. So when I asked him if he I thought he was a fan at first, but then he said he was the devil. I said, right, I'm Queen of fucking Sheba, love, that's my machine. Yeah. Then this wasn't my home. I don't know how to explain that one, to be fair. I was in between two worlds. I was dying. And the devil shouldn't be there on your passing, should he? You know what, Josephine? Don't know what I did to deserve that. He kept trying to ask me out. Came gliding into my bedroom and did some terrible things to me. Don't forget, you're on the same bloodline, Josephine, to be fair, and all your family and future generations. You know what Mum's side is, and probably further back. It's a bit hard to do this video to tell you that I was struggling. With that demon. Right? Okay. A destiny swapping. I had no one. I had no one who was here for me. Last year, I was in between two worlds, and he went to the library a couple of times. And he was there because one of the ladies that takes photos, she saw him, and she kept asking me if I was alright, and he said, the lady said she's fine, didn't she? And then he was watching me, because I help people with the painting by diamonds and help them out. This lady turned my back on him, and he snapped. And he said, who's that lady? Just turned her back on her. This little lady said that was clear, and a lot of religious people heard him too. And last year, last summer I think it was, that would be, he heard him first and said the spell couldn't be reversed. And then he followed me everywhere. He said one day, this lady said, oh, I hadn't got enough confidence, so he snapped again. He said, of course she has, she's got loads of confidence, more than you think. And then he said he died coming around the end of college, because he was supposed to pick me up, but it wasn't him, it was him. These ladies said hello to David, but he said he ignored him, and I said, why are you ignoring him? And he said it wasn't David. And he attacked me. They all did. I was chosen to be sacrificed from the centuries before I was born. I just want to warn you, Josephine, because it would happen to you. My mum said you had the big fox behind you. That was the monitoring the spirit. They do it like that. I just want to warn everybody to be careful. He knew of you, because I thought we made up, because we thought I had a few. And then when he came gliding into my room one Tuesday, and me and Dr. Tigger looked at the floor and he said, I haven't been drinking for a change. He wanted to destroy me. And that's my mum and dad. Dad will remember. Dad's got good memory. It's been a journey. Then last year he knocked me over twice. There was different spirit people there, different angels. There's good, bad and evil. I've never been an area, I've never fallen like that, and never in my lifetime with Belgrade. I've been here too long. One of my ladies saw it and she said, Dad, I'll come back. I wish I had now, and she would have made sure I was like round all right. And then he'd come round and push me. And then I was protecting my head because of my head injury. And then my spine cracked. It cracked and jolted over. And my knee bruises every summer. I really wanted to reach out to you. I really wanted to reach out to you. Oh, I don't know how you take it. As when Mum told me about the fox that you had behind you, that was a monitoring spirit. You know your Bible better than anyone. It was like, it was tall. Sometimes he did the one on the wall. I would have gone to speak to him, because you know what, I'm like, I'll speak to anyone. And then the fatal accident came. And then this tall man came picking me up. I think he was an angel. And then I asked for Craig Harrison. I wanted Craig. He wouldn't know what to do. And then he said he was dead, but I know he wasn't. So I said, was a secret code? And he said Snoopy in the cave. And I thought that was bullshit, because he would have. That's too soon. I knew he was dead. So I looked on Facebook, and Craig had made another Facebook account. So I knew he was dead. They were playing on my playing to destroy me. Because everyone wasn't who you are as well. Someone else in a member of the family had it too, but they might have been too young to remember. That's what they're like. He tried coming in once, next summer, August I think, and look, just doing a lot of closuring, because Dr. Tigger saw him, and he looked over my shoulder and he said, bizarre bastard. We're discussing the subscribe of the year, which I won, and I won a lot of things of Mary. I just wanted to really reach out to you. And it's like, they wouldn't give me anything the NHS wouldn't. And then that day, I lost my best friend. Don't tell Dad. I lost my best friend, James. And when I lost Ina, And then, you know, you know, put her hand on my head. She said, "Come through, my darling. Don't let them win." Remember our secret code. My back's been hurting ever since. He had the cheek to come back. And then one morning, one weekend, I came downstairs because I like to watch the film. And then I found someone behind me. He helped me with my taxi card. Because the difference he says, the difference they say, let me help you. And then he helped me with my dressing gown. And then he put his arms around me and did my belt up for me. And then that was the week after I fell. I thought about you often. And then he used to come in. And then he comes in. He came in the other day behind whatever his name is. And then he said, I see you still ignoring me. I said, I see you. And then he said, it's like, I'm sorry about your father. I seriously wanted to reach out to you. And NHS couldn't give a shit about people that are grieving. Please don't tell Dad about James. James, because he really likes James. I got COVID before lockdown. And then I got it 365 days. I kept calling out for Craig because he knew what he would know what I was going through. I wanted Craig Harrison. There's also I didn't outlet. I did all this research on this land, and then he stole something off Mum's. I asked my parents. He even told what's his name that he met Henry. That's destiny swapping. And I had no one. All he could think of himself. He took advantage of me. When I was on my own once, I had a shower shower because I had an illness. I had my head injury, I felt something on my head. And NHS wouldn't do nothing. All they could think of, I need a kidney test, I can't even walk down the freaking stairs. And then I went to have a shower. As David went out to his team and talk. And he was there when I got dressed, trying to get dressed. Then he was there, he was tall. He had a white shirt, black tie and trousers. And then he turned the light off. He was watching me get dressed. And he said, sorry, he said, he liked me. And I didn't know who he was. He was very, sometimes he showed me his younger self. He was about 25. How could I imagine this is just doesn't seem right? As your parents, keep an eye on your children. That day, when he switched the light off, and he tried to shut the door on me, and I flew out. He used to be here when David was here, and then he used to be here and try to eat, and then he would be in here. So at times of the day, when I was on my own, because I thought that Tuesday last year, he attacked me. And Dr. Tigger fought him off. He was not happy, Dr. Tigger wasn't. And then that late summer, he was tried to come in again. But Dr. Tigger looked over his shoulder and said, "Piss off, bastard. He's discussing the scribe of the year." Wish we won. I just wanted to reach out to you to warn you. Because it's not our bloodline. You could do it too. And then I tried to ask an HNS for help on my spine. They went do nothing for me. They wouldn't even do nothing for me. I was grieving. What's the point? I don't need a pay rise, I need a thriving. Please don't tell Dad about James. And I've told Mom. I passed away before the lockdown. I wanted to see my dad yesterday. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. It's on your bloodline. So Peter, be careful. He used to do my shopping. He used to talk with you. He used to destiny swap. I'm not like they used to destiny swap. I was up and around Mum's side, Barnett's side, Mum Island many centuries ago. Before Northern Ireland were born. Northern Ireland were born in 1921. It was before, way before then. And thank you for looking after my dad. My dad. And you see, Dad, give him a big kiss. I don't know the half of it goes for. That's why you have that, folks. Most people don't. That's how they do it. Look it up. You know, your Bible didn't anyone. It said monitor the spirits in the Bible and the devil. I can hear him sometimes. After we met a spiritual church, I think I'm good at what I do, and so are you. You can do this. But I remember asking Neil, because I always check my surroundings. I saw him at the front, and I asked Neil, Craig, not sure where Craig is, I'm not sure if he's still in call. And I said, who's he? And they said, who's who? I described him. They showed me his younger self. He had curly black hair, and kind of like clubby, and that. I woke up. I thought it was a nightmare. A week after that awful trip, because it was too hot. That. And then I felt him rubbing my leg as if we were a couple. And then he put his belly was a paw kind of thing, light green. I thought, bloody hell. And then when I looked at the floor, my daughter took it. He said, you've not been drinking for a change. He's been watching me for centuries. I don't know what to do. But be careful. Be careful, Josephine.